Happy Monday. How y'all feeling today? Come on, give me a word in the chat. Give me an emoji. Amazing. Meditation was amazing today. Yes, it was. It was as amazing for y'all as it was for me. Come on. Let me get a message in the chat. Come on, y'all. It is the day after resurrection. And I'm over here in a new vibe in my house. I said, you know what? My house so fire. Like, it's so many angles in my house. It's like, let me give them a little, vibe today. So I decided to come over here and change locations. Who need to hear that word? How many of y'all need to hear that? Change locations. I feel so good this morning, y'all. How many of y'all balled out of control yesterday? You 420'd it up. You ate all kind of chicken, shrimp, steak, lamb chops, hamburgers. You prayed, you drank. How many of y'all just had a good time yesterday? Y'all definitely got it in yesterday. Just go ahead and let me know. How many of y'all went overboard yesterday? How many of y'all went overboard and you feel it in your body a little bit? I'm just saying, talk to me. Talk back to me now. Talk back to me. I ain't paid to be on here. Oh, look at the butterfly. Look at the butterfly. Hey, signs and wonders to follow you. You better know, hey, butterfly. My butterflies let me know I'm on point this morning. That's how good God is. He was sending a butterfly right here, this close to my face to say, girl, you doing the damn thing. You're doing the damn thing. But happy new day. Happy new day. I am so happy and so grateful to be alive in these beautiful times, y'all. How blessed we are to live in this new era of just abundance, like this new era of knowledge. I mean, I'm telling you all the truth. Like, I've been having this heavy pull, this heavy spiritual pull to really seek knowledge and to seek truth. And I don't know, has anybody been feeling this strong spiritual pull towards truth, towards knowledge, towards God, towards understanding like your true purpose in life? Anybody's been feeling that? I've been feeling that a lot lately, and it's like the peace that I have in feeling like this makes me proud, because it's like, man, I know I'm going to another place. It's like I said it the other day, it's like God is coming back for his people. Like, he gave us a lot of time to play. He gave us a lot of time to go explore. He gave us a lot of time to go seek other things and try other things and believe that we're the one that's doing it all. And now it's like it's a power in the universe that says, hey, I'm coming back, girl. I'm coming back. I let you have your moment. I let you have your time. But now I think you're starting to see, I ain't never leave you in the first place. God is the one who gives us permission. He gives things permission. He gives experiences permission. Everything that we have experienced up until this point right here, God allowed it. I dare you to drop in the comment section, God did. Understanding that you got to use adversity and not let adversity use you. So this morning, I shared with my community how it's so funny how I truly believe that signs and wonders will follow the chosen ones, all right? Not everybody, right? But there are special beings, human becomings, right? Special becomings, human beings, becomings, right? In this world that God says you're special. He gives you experiences. He gives you the right parents. He gives you the right environment. He gives you all the things to be able to create you into the purposeful, perfect person he needs for the mission. Okay, so he gives you the adversity. He gives you the betrayal. He allows you to go through all the things that all of us that's resonating right now, we went through, because he needs us to know that we are his and that there's an assignment that we have on our life. The reason why he gave us life is because there's a purpose for our life. We would not have life if there was not a purpose for our life. And so as I woke up this morning, I was reminded of something that I experienced on this Saturday. And I want to show you guys. Hopefully I could find it. I don't know if I could find it in this phone. But y'all, this Saturday I goes into the nail shop. And as I walk into the nail shop, I just felt this need to just be a happy person and to bring happy energy into the nail shop. So look, I walk into the nail shop, y'all, and this is me. I walk into the nail shop. I got my phone in my hand. Just the phone in my hand. I don't even know what made me do it. I walked into the nail shop and I just started dancing, right? And I'm like, what is wrong with me? I couldn't even stop my body from moving. And right when the videographer who was with me, which was my friend Shaq, ended the video, a song came on. And I want to share with you guys the song that came on, but I can't share it too long because it is going to shut off because of Instagram, okay? So this song came on. Let me show y'all. This song came on. I want y'all to hear me. This song, Close the Door, by Marvin Sapp, came on, right? And when that song came on, I'm like, wait a minute. Did Marvin Sapp go through public humiliation, public crucifixion? Did he go through, let me repeat, public humiliation? As a matter of fact, let me show you. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, let me show y'all what I'm talking about, because I'm gonna take y'all down a path, right? Check this out. So, right, if y'all haven't seen this,
there's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sowed and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here.
Come on,
and this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm going to have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online.
So let's get into it. Let's get into the message. Let's get into the message that I got, and I could not deny the message. I kept saying nah, and every time I tried to go into another message, this message haunted me. First thing I thought about was, you have to learn, the truth is, we obey the laws of the land. Period, point blank, end of story. At the end of the day, how many of you all have been to church, and we know a lot of things that the pastors say is just a figure of speech, right? This video, I don't know how long ago it was, it doesn't matter. The reality of it is this. You've been in church on several occasions, and the pastors say, don't move, don't leave, close the doors, don't go. Like, the church been doing this, all right? But why is it that now, at this time, Marvin Sapp has to be crucified, persecuted, laughed at, joked at, talked about, the butt of jokes all over social media? Is it an advancement of his assignment? Is this designed to advance him? Is this designed as a tactic? That God allowed this to happen to allow us to get our mind right? Is this a part of the plan to get the attention of the people? Because right now, I don't know about you guys, but I feel a shift. I feel a major shift. I feel like I'm in a place where that's all I want to do is seek the word of God, get clarity on the word of God. Some of y'all don't know this, but I was big church girl. I would wear church skirts down to my knees. I didn't have no titties out, no cleavage out, no arms. Like, I would have a lap shawl and all that. I was big, heavy duty in the church, right? But some of you all know what I'm talking about. You know, you get hurt by the church. You get hurt by the people in the church. You get hurt by the pastor of the church. You get hurt by the ushers in the church. You get hurt by a friend that talks about God. And all of a sudden, instead of you separating the two, right? You feel me? You start feeling like, man, I don't like the church. How many of y'all have been hurt by church? Say me in the chat. How many of y'all have been hurt by church? Say me in the chat. How many of y'all been hurt by a person in the church? How many of y'all been hurt by a person that proclaims to be a prophet, an apostle, an evangelist? And because you've been hurt by a person in the church, it makes you not want to go into the church ever again. It makes you feel like, man, I don't know about these church people. Because the truth is, let me tell you the truth. God is not in religion. God is in the people. God is omnipresent. Religion is man-made. That is man-made. All of these things that these people put on us, these rules, these fears, these doubts, is because of the things that people put on us, because of who they are. Everything has a cause and an effect. What they experience and who they are should not have nothing to do with us saying God is real and knowing the gifts and who God is for us. God put gifts on the inside of us. God put anointing on the inside of us. God put favor on the inside of us. God made us in his image and in his likeness. But because a lot of us don't know how to separate the man from the man, all right? We get caught up. And a lot of us are out here wandering in the wilderness, lost, confused, no word, no direction, no laws, right? And so because of it, we're really not operating at our highest capacity because we're trying to do everything by ourselves. How do I know? Because that's me, right? That was me. I woke up one day and I said, this is not right. This feels like it's too much of me here. It feels like I'm required to do so much. I'm putting myself responsible for this, responsible for that. Who told me to make myself responsible for all this extra stuff? I know what I was called to do. And so I woke up one day, I didn't tell nobody, and I said, you know what, I'm about to try something out. I'm about to try something out. I'm about to pivot. I dare you to comment right now with the word pivot, or if you're like me, shift. I want you to comment with the word shift, because that's what many of us need to do right now. We need to pivot and we need to shift. We got to know that God made us in his image and in his likeness. God needs us and we need God. God needs us and we need God. God needs our fleshly bodies to perform earthly duties so that he can get the recognition, and the acknowledgement for what he has done for us all. And so I woke up and I was like, this feels too much like me. I feel too responsible. I feel overwhelmed. I feel like I'm overdoing it. I feel unappreciated. I feel undervalued. I feel like the respect that I'm supposed to have is not there. And I realized it's because I was trying to be the God for people. I was trying to be the voice for people. And I realized that that's too much responsibility. So I decided to pull myself back and to go fill myself up, to go get clarity, to get quiet, to get still, and to shift myself. I decided to shift myself. So, guys, I use adversity. I don't let adversity use me. I woke up and I felt weak. My energy wasn't there. The clarity in my mind wasn't there. I was confused. I was like, what the hell is going on here? This is not me. It is because I was forgetting my source. I was forgetting that, listen, God is not a man. He cannot lie. And there were promises that he made me. But I have to be obedient in order to benefit from the promises. And hear me out, y'all. Let me tell you something about me. Let me make sure we get this clear. I don't ever want the title of a pastor. Never. Because I'm too raw. I don't ever want that title. I don't want anybody to be able to box me in and to put me in one box. I am a lot of things. I represent a lot of things. I represent motherhood. I represent sisterhood. I represent being a daughter. I represent being a mentor. I represent being a coach. I represent being a boss. I represent being a sister. I represent God. I represent a whole lot of things. So I don't want anybody to ever try to box me in. So I'm very mindful of how I show up, because I know quickly we will automatically try to say, oh, who she thinks she is. Oh, who he think he is. And that's you. They need to understand, as you are on your shift, as you are realizing that it's time to advance, that everything, Vanessa, that has happened to you is to advance you. God gives permission for the person to abandon you. God gives permission for the person to betray you. God gives permission for the adversity. God gives permission. And you got to know this. And so I woke up and I was like, okay, how do I take my power back? Number one, by giving it to God. Allowing God to be all in my power. Not me thinking that it's just the affirmation. God gave us affirmations to use as a tool. God gave us meditation to use as a tool. God gave us prayer to use as a tool. God gave us the ability to sacrifice to use as a tool. God gave us the ability to have free will to use as a tool. So as I listened to close the door, I said, what the hell do I need to close the door on? Number one, I am not people's God. Either you do or you don't. Either you want it or you don't. And I realize that there are many people, Belle, that ain't never going to want what I want. They're never going to even want what God wants for them. So how dare I try to make somebody want to live an abundant life? That ain't my job to make you want to live an abundant life. I work hard. I wake up every morning at about 6 o'clock, 6:30. I go hard every day. And sometimes I look at people, you're broke. You're broke. Why aren't you going harder? And I realized, oh my God, God gave them free will too. God gave me free will. I live in this beautiful estate, paid it off. I drive a beautiful car. I live a beautiful purposeful life. Why? Because God gave me free will and I decided to use it. And you got to know God gave you free will. Are you going to use your free will, or are you going to make excuses? Are you going to blame your mom? Are you going to blame your dad? Are you going to blame your baby daddy? Are you going to blame your childhood? Sometimes we blame things that sound stupid. If you really repeat it out of your mouth, the reason why you are proclaiming to not be where you want to be, you will realize, excuse me, how stupid you sound. How do I know? Because I did it. Sometimes you got to say it out of your mouth. I am broke because I won't invest in myself. Say it. I am broke because I have fear. I am broke because I'm lazy. I am broke because I don't believe in myself. I am broke because my sister told me I shouldn't start that business and she broke. I am broke because my baby daddy is intimidated by me, and every time I start something, he hate on me. I am broke because I got 2 kids. I am broke because I won't read. I am broke because I don't believe in myself. Sometimes you need to say it out of your mouth so you can hear. Your ear gates need to hear how crazy you sound, right? Because listen, we are in the wealthiest time on earth. Do you hear me? We are in the wealthiest time on earth. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Everything is transitioning. Everything is shifting. But are you shifting? So adversity to advantage. From adversity to advantage. That's how you got to think. I'm going from adversity to advantage. I'm going from the back of the line to the front of the line. I'm going from no to yes to yourself. To yourself. I'm going from doubt to faith. I'm going from fear to faith. I'm going from gossip to conversation about abundance. I'm going from I can't to I can. Okay? I'm growing through my adversity. I'm not going to allow anybody to make me close the door on my dreams and goals, because they close the door on their dreams and goals because they're lazy, because they're doubtful, because they're fearful. That ain't got nothing to do with me, Sheila. That ain't got nothing to do with me, Brittany. I'm going from adversity to advantage. And if it's meant to be, it's up to me. Nobody is going to change my life but me. God gave us free will. Do y'all understand? We're the only thing that God has made that has free will. We're the only thing, billionaire Bennett, hey Brittany, that God has made, Jay, the only thing, regardless of what you want to call God, universe, divinity, Yeshua, whatever, just know we got free will. And I don't know what that did for you, but I said, wait a minute, the bird can't decide to run a marathon if they want to. It can't do it. The alligators in the back of my yard can't decide to fly if they wanted to. Okay, the roaches can't decide, that they're not afraid of light no more. They just afraid of light. The lights come on, the roaches run. All right, the dogs can't decide they want to talk. No matter how much my cats love and happiness want to have a conversation with me, they can't talk. They were not created to have a conversation. Angels can't change their mind and say, I want to be a human. I want to be a person. It doesn't work like that. We are the only thing that God created that we have the free will to say, this is the day. This is the day that I'm going to step into my greatness. This is the day. So I wrote 5 things down. How do you go from adversity to advantage? How do you go from adversity to advantage? First of all, adversity is not the enemy. It's a part of the assignment. Adversity is not the enemy. It's a part of the assignment. See, God allows life challenges to happen for us to wake us up. When we face adversity, we really got 2 choices. Are we going to rise up or we going to retreat? Are we going to run or we going to stand firm in the paint? You got a choice to make. So the truth is, we're going to go right now. How many of y'all are ready to go from adversity to advantage because you tired of playing small? I promise you guys, all you got to do is say, I'm ready. I'm ready and I'm going. And just like that, you gotta oblige and say, you know what? My mind is my boss and my body is my worker. My body will do what I tell it to do. You gotta say, I'm going from adversity to advancement, and adversity is not the enemy. Adversity is part of my assignment. I'm gonna tell you all right now, I experienced some adversity about 3 days ago, and I thought it was the worst thing that could have ever happened to me. I felt hurt, billionaire. I felt hurt, J Sky. I felt betrayed, Sheila. I felt like I can't believe this, Vanessa. And oh my God, let me tell you, just like that, I promise you all, 3 days is really all you need. Tap in for 3 days and you'll look up, and before the 3rd day even get here, if you don't fall victim, because see, that's the thing, some of us fall victim. We allow ourselves to feel victimized in the situation, and whatever we believe is right. So the minute you claim that you are a victim, it's over with. It's over with because your mind is not going to conceptualize the Passover, the crossover, the pivot, the shift, the blessing in the adversity, the advancement in the adversity. Your mind is going to shut down. Remember, whatever you believe is right. You hear me? A belief is a thought that you continue to have. Your life can change quickly. You could go from feeling dead to being alive just like that. And you got to know God has several aspects, 7 of them. Write this down. God is love. God is truth. God is spirit. God is soul. God is intelligence. God is principle. You got to know this. God is in everything. God is in the birds and the bees. God gave me permission to appreciate my sage and to appreciate my meditation and to appreciate my affirmation and to appreciate my incantation. But I know God is still more powerful than any of those tools to appreciate my crystals and my stones and my tuning bowl and all of these things. But God has all power. What you mean? But he gives me permission to use these things that he's created for my enjoyment, for my fulfillment, for our advancement. Come on, somebody. I'm only telling you what I know is true. Adversity advances the assignment. You got to pass the test. So let's get back to it. So as I was in my study, I say, okay, wait a minute. So what is adversity really here to do for us? How can adversity be a blessing to me? I got it. Let's go. Number 1, adversity shapes your perception into reality. Because what ends up happening is that your mindset is what's going to determine the outcome. At the end of the day, your mind is going to determine the outcome. Either you're going to shrink or you're going to rise. But if you see it as chaos, if you see the adversity as you failed, if you see the adversity as if you were a victim, let me tell you something. You already lost. You already lost. Because really and truly, everything that I am is from adversity. When a person thought I wasn't going to be because of them, I'm going to show you. You ever had somebody think they made you? You think you made me, go make another one. You think I can't do it without you? Well, let me show you how much I'm going to do it, with or without you. Sometimes you got to know that your perception has to change because your mind, watch this, your mind is building a perception based on your past. That's why I said it this morning. You can't go beyond your own mind. Your mind cannot go beyond your own mind. This is why you need community and coaches and mentors and books and accountability partners, because you cannot go yourself beyond your own perspective, because your perspective is shaped from your childhood experiences. So sometimes you got to stop and say, okay, what is this adversity? Where is this advancing me to? And what is my perception about this? Okay, what's the lesson here? Okay, so number 1, don't waste the lesson. Okay, go from the perception to understanding your perception is always your reality. And remember, your perception is from your past experiences. Hear me. Your past experiences was shaping your perspective and your perception. That is why you must change your mind, and you must, Dr. Tammy, renew your mind. That's why the Bible, the Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth, says, do not conform by this ye world, but be transformed by the renewing of the mind. Because your mind is dead wrong. Dead wrong. And how do I know? Because it was me. And we be thinking we be so right sometimes. And it's so sad how we be so wrong. But man, I promise you, I hope that this call gives you the breakthrough and the revelation and the clarity and the permission that it has given me to from adversity to advancement. That adversity advances the assignment. I must pass the test. So how many of you all already understand? Number 1, go from your perception to reality and learn the lesson. Y'all say learn the lesson. I'm not going to waste the lesson. I'm not going to waste the lesson. Some of y'all got to know the problem ain't going to ever go away until you learn the lesson. Some of y'all got to know the problem ain't never going to go away until you learn a lesson. That's why some of y'all, come on, follow me, keep dating the same men in different bodies, because you ain't learned a lesson. That's why some of y'all keep having the same experiences in different business, because you ain't learned a lesson. That's why some of y'all can't seem to transform and create the life that you want, because you ain't learned a lesson. Stop dating the same men in different bodies. Stop being the same person in different business. Watch this. Write this down. You take you everywhere you go. Come on, somebody. You take you everywhere you go. So it ain't necessarily always other people. It's you. Why is this cycle happening in your life? Learn a lesson. Number 2, watch this. Pain builds power. What is the pain that you're experiencing? Pain is for power. Pain is for power. Come on. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Pain is for power. Muscles don't grow without resistance. Just like your faith, your patience, your courage. Pressure busts pipes. Your faith needs some pain. It does. Because that's why you know what faith is. Because without pain, you don't even know that you need faith. Right? Without adversity, you don't even know you need faith. Come on, somebody. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? Drop a 1 if you track it with me. You don't know you need faith until you have pain. You don't know you need faith until you have adversity. You don't know you need faith until you got fear. I ain't making this up. I'm just telling you what I live. Excuse me if I'm talking too much about your business, because I know I'm not alone. Drop a 1 if you with me. Right? So pain builds power. When we go through the fire, the goal is to come out refined, not destroyed. Y'all, I got some beautiful diamonds that they were shaped in the fire. They were shaped in the fire. But I got to tell you, you know, certain things are meant to go through the fire. Can I tell you? I'm about to move because I'm getting a little hot. And when I get hot, that means the message is messaging. The most precious diamonds that I own went through the most fire. And let me tell you something about that, okay? It was meant to go through the fire. You were meant to go through the fire. You was meant to go through the adversity. You was meant to go through the trials and the tribulations, because you was getting too comfortable anyway. You was meant to go through that pain. So number two, pain builds power. Man, I would not be the woman I am today. One of my mentors called me the other day, and they go, I heard what happened. I heard you going through a little something. And he goes, Vanessa, you know, Moise, he says, I ain't call you because I know you. You're very unreasonable on day 1. You're very non-communicative on day 2. But day 3 is when you get clear and you kick ass. So he said, I know today's a day 3, so I'm calling you today because I know you ready to talk now. And we spoke like nothing happened. He said, I know my Stormy. So I'm letting you know, guys, pain builds power. I wouldn't be the woman I am today if it wasn't for the pain. Come on, after the pain. I'm so grateful for the pain. I'm so grateful for the adversity. Come on, y'all. Some of you all know you are loving right now because you've been hurt. Some of y'all know that you are consistent right now because you've been lazy. Some of y'all know that you are forgiven because you forgave. Some of you all know what I'm talking about. Pain builds power. Come on, if you with me, comment pain builds power. Come on, y'all. Pain builds power. Number 3, get excited about this knowing this. Adversity brings clarity. Come on, y'all. Adversity brings clarity. Sometimes God will use adversity to reveal what was hiding in the midst of the storm. See the adversity? See, my name is Stormy. Storms come to stir up the trash and the treasure. Sometimes, you know, the adversity, you know, was hiding the truth. I mean, the adversity is revealing the truth, because you being comfortable was hiding the truth. So the adversity is needed for you to come into truth, right? So adversity brings clarity. Adversity reveals fake friends, fake beliefs, old habits. What's left is truth. When you go through adversity, truth is what's left. And the truth shall set all of us free. So adversity will reveal fake friends. Adversity will reveal false realities. Adversity will reveal old habits. Adversity will reveal what needs to fall off or redirected or needs to be shifted or pivoted. Come on, y'all. Say, the truth shall set me free. Come on, y'all, say it. The truth shall set me free. Thank you for the $11.11. The truth shall set me free. So when adversity reveals what it is, see, listen, watch this. Watch this. The fruit is in the seed. The fruit is in the seed. There are some seeds that look just a damn like, but you won't know what it is until that fruit comes from the seed. So understand, adversity brings clarity. It redirects you. Sometimes God has to say, man, she getting too comfortable. Man, he getting too comfortable. Let me shake him up a little bit. Let me shake her up a little bit. Boom. There goes the adversity, because adversity will bring a level of clarity. Let me tell y'all something. I experienced the greatest adversity just here the last few days, and I'm so clear. I'm so happy. It's like, man, I didn't know I could get this happy and get this clear and get this focused. I needed that adversity because it revealed to me that I was settling. I was getting too comfortable, and I shouldn't have. My finances is not what they're supposed to be. I'm supposed to be a billionaire or on the journey too. So if those things are not being orchestrated and they coming together, am I really on path? Am I really on the right path? So the adversity comes to bring clarity. So welcome it. Welcome it, y'all. Welcome it. I know it ain't easy, but I promise you the clarity that I got after the adversity is like, God, thank you for the adversity to advancement. I needed that. I needed that. I needed to be refined. I needed to see what was really happening, because I thought I was already on point, but I knew I wasn't for real, for real. Deep down inside, we be knowing we really ain't on point. We just be in denial sometimes. But again, the truth shall set us free. Number 4, we turn the test into a testimony. When you overcome something, it becomes your authority. What tried to break you will now make you, and it'll help you to see, oh my God, I got this. I got this. And what ends up happening is that you end up wanting to talk about it. You end up wanting to deliver other people from it. Watch this, y'all. How many of you all have been through something and now you feel like that is your calling? Drop a 1 in the chat. You overcame depression. Now you want to help other people. You overcame suicidal attempts. Now you want to help other people. You lost a child, a loved one. Now you want to help other people. You've lost your job, so now you want to help other people. You've been used by a man. Now you want to help other people. You've been molested. Now you want to help other people. You know, you've been abandoned. Now you want to help other people. Think about it. When you get out of a situation, that's the very situation that you want to help other people in. See, your survival has a sound. That's why I talk so much, because I've survived so much. I got so much to teach. Say my survival has a sound. There's a cadence. There's an energy. There's a frequency that comes with your testimony. That's why you have to turn that test into a testimony. Your survival is a story. It is a sound that you must use to help other people to overcome whatever that thing is that you've overcome. Jazzy? So now you have a new assignment. You're like, God, I ain't want to be the person that advocates for, for that. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be known as the cancer advocate. Well, God gave it to you. Test the testimony. Okay. Hello. Can I tell you, test the testimony? God gave it to you. Adversity to advantage. God gave it to you. So you have a responsibility, Jazzy, to tell your story and to create a community and to create, a book and to create a course and to help other women break through from losing their child, unexpectedly. Whatever you've been through and you still here living through it is now your assignment, man. Sorry to tell you, spoiler alert, did I make you mad? Do you got work to do now? Do you got work to do now? Yes, Belle. You got to talk about the fentanyl and what it does and what prevents certain things from happening. You got to. I can't talk about it. I don't even know what it's called. See, is it called lidocaine? See, I don't even know what the hell the thing called because it ain't my calling. I'm not going to talk about something that's not my calling. I could talk about being lost in the wilderness. I could talk about depression. I could talk about suicide. Okay, I could talk about food stamps and Section 8. I could talk about being used and abandoned and confused. I could talk about, exploring and trying to find myself. I could talk about being a multimillionaire and coaching multimillionaires. I could talk about losing, 40 pounds. But I can't talk about everything because everything ain't my testimony to talk about. I could direct you to some people though. Narcan, thank you. Go holler at my girl, Belle, if you want to know about, fentanyl. I don't know nothing about it. Go holler at my girl Mo Jazzy if you lost a child to gun violence, right? Go holler at my girl, Erica, if you came this close to committing suicide. Go holler at my girl Lakia Hobbs. Like, I don't have all the answers and I ain't God. Go holler at my girl Sheila Monique if you want to lose 100 pounds. You feel me? Go holler at the people that represent what you're fighting through, what your adversity is right now. That's why God is so good. He gave us, let me tell y'all something. This cell phone right here, man, quit playing with yourself. Man, this cell phone gives you so much access. You better know it. Number 5, now the adversity is going to make you align with purpose. Man, let me tell y'all something. If it wasn't for the adversity that I experienced, I don't think I would have got closer to God like I'm getting right now. All of a sudden, I've been feeling fed by the word, feeling led to the word. Not a human telling me the word. No disrespect. No disrespect. Please don't take this the wrong way. I've been seeking truth for myself. I want to go to the BIBLE, the basic instruction before leaving earth for myself. Okay, I want to read for myself. I want to ask God to give me the information for myself. I'm aligned with purpose. Purpose is born with pressure. Adversity helps you see what truly matters. What really, really matters. Who are you? What are you called to do? Don't just grow through what you go through. You got to grow through what you go through. And then I'm going to tell you, when I look at what Marvin Sapp did, man, salute to Marvin Sapp. Do you hear me? Salute to Marvin Sapp, man. That man went through adversity. That man is the butt of so many jokes. They done took one of his other songs, never would have paid it. Never would have paid it. People laughing at him. People probably left his church because people can't take the fire. See, storms come to stir up the trash and the treasure. He probably lost friends. I know what public scrutiny and public crucifixion and social media bullying feels like. I'd have been there far too many times. But thank God I am strong within my being because I don't allow adversity to destroy me. It advances me. Come on, y'all, from adversity to advancement. I dare you to drop in the comment section right now, adversity to advancement. Come on, adversity to advancement. We done with being, adverse, to the grave, adverse to quitting, adverse to giving up. No, adversity to advancement. I'm going to the next level. I'm not going to allow what they say and what they did and what they thought to stop me. No, I'm going to use the adversity to my advancement. I'm going to create a song called Close the Door. I'm going to create a song called Close the Door. Come on, somebody. How many of y'all need to monetize on that hurt? Some of y'all need to write a book from what you experienced. How you overcame, public crucifixion. How you overcame being counseled, right? That's a whole new book that's in you. That's a whole new community. There are people right now that'll be attached to you, that'll serve you, that'll support you, that'll collaborate with you, that'll connect with you. If you'll be more transparent, Jazzy. If you be more transparent, Adrian. If you be more transparent with your truth, all of us are dealing with something. That's adversity. All of us. But a lot of times we don't speak about what we have experienced because we don't feel like we are ready for it. But guess what? There's some people that need it just how you got it. They need the message just how you could give it to them. They need you to give it to them just how you got it. They need you to tell them. They need you to tell them how you got out of it. How that adversity brought you closer to God? How that adversity brought you closer to your children? How that adversity brought you closer to yourself? How that adversity brought you closer to the promise? How that adversity built your power? How that adversity shaped your new reality? Because you was all wrong. Thinking wrong about something that you were supposed to be thinking right about. Doubting yourself when you're supposed to be building yourself. Moving in fear when you're supposed to be moving in faith. It gets to a point that you got to say, to hell with the adversity. This is my advancement. Thank God for the advancement. Thank God for the adversity. Because how many of you all know you would have stayed in that relationship if that man ain't talk dirty to you? If he ain't call you a bitch, if he ain't tell you wasn't shit, if he ain't curse you out, if he ain't make you feel like you wasn't no good, you would have stayed. Even though he ain't have much to offer you, you would have stayed because you were comfortable, but you were uncomfortable. You would have stayed at that job if somebody didn't disrespect you. You would have stayed in that relationship, settling for less if somebody ain't play you and betray you and abandon you and leave you. Come on, y'all, count it all joy when adversity comes your way. From adversity to advancement. Get excited about adversity. I wouldn't be the woman I am today. Every time somebody talk, I never forget, one of my students told me that I wasn't a leader. I was a brand. My God, my God. My God, my God, that blessed me. I'll never forget that. I never forget that. I strive to be a great leader. And one of the people I was a great leader to told me I wasn't. I needed that. I needed leaders to leave me. I had people left me that I thought I was the shit. How you leave Big Storm? How you don't appreciate Big Storm? How you don't love my energy? How you don't love my connection? How you don't love my conversation? And I was like, damn, questioning myself. And I realized, because I'm an acquired taste. You got to be ready to go to the next level when you close to me. You can't be around me if you ain't ready to go to the next level. I'm not for everybody. So I had to realize I'm like caviar. Everybody can't eat it, right? I'm like seafood. Some people got an allergy to it. And I know that now. So now, right, I don't get hurt. I don't get bothered. It advances me. Somebody reject you, tell you they don't want you. That's supposed to advance you. Because you're supposed to be like, what's wrong with you? You don't want me. Come on, y'all, dare drop in the comment section. What's wrong with you? You don't want me, honey. Because I'm the shit. I'm the shift. Drop the F. Hello. So you got to get to a place that you got to say, man, everything meant to harm me is not helping me. I don't shrink in storms. I shine. Everything that was sent to harm me is now helping me. I don't shrink in storms. I shine. I rise. Guys, we are in the resurrection power right now. Are you in it? Even if you don't feel like it, are you in it? Are you advancing? Are you doing the work? Are you handling your business? Everything meant to harm me is not helping me. It is now helping me to grow, to become. I don't shrink in storms. I shine. Can you be the answer to people's prayers? Maybe your example will be, but more importantly, be the answer to your prayer. God needs us to show up in this season. He needs more people to show up in this season. It's something happening universally. I know it is. I feel it. It's happening through me, to me. My addiction for truth. My desire for truth is so strong. That's all I want. That's all I want, is to grow in truth. And sometimes we don't always know what the truth is. But the truth will feel like food to your soul. This is how you know when you're in truth. Because it won't be something that you're trying to make sense of. Your soul will eat it up. And it will give you a peace. It will give you a power. It will give you a knowingness. But don't be afraid to lean into it, because it is from adversity to advancement. Because when the truth comes, you don't want to understand it, because the ego is saying, no, that can't be true, because you never knew it. The mind cannot take you beyond the mind. This is why you need help. Your mind cannot take you beyond your mind. Think about it. If you knew the directions and what to do to change your life for real, you would already do it. That's why you need accountability. That's why you need community. That's why you need proximity. That's why you got to invest in yourself. That's why you got to go through the fire to be refined. That's why you got to tap into knowing, wait a minute, I ain't where I'm supposed to be yet. Can we start there? Okay? Can we start there? I'm not where I want to be yet. Thank you, Zanya, for the $11.11. I'm not where I want to be yet. Can you say that to yourself? Because sometimes you want to be mad at yourself because you're like, I knew it. You ever date somebody and you wake up and you're like, damn it, a complete waste of time. Thank you, J. Scott. A complete waste of time. You get a job and you thought you wanted that job so bad, and then you get that job and all of a sudden you don't want it no more. How you tell your family and friends that the job you thought you wanted so bad, you don't want it no more? How you tell your family and friends that you went to school, you in debt, you in student loan debt, your mama, your daddy put their information up. How you tell somebody, yes, what I went to school for, I don't want to do it no more. Now here you are stuck in a career. You got married, y'all had a big, beautiful wedding. You stuck in this wedding, in this marriage from the wedding. It ain't no love there, it ain't no energy there, but you stuck because you thought you was on point. But guys, I'm here to tell you, use that adversity to your advantage. Ask yourself, how could I get out of this? Give yourself grace. Give yourself a chance. Write it down what you want. Write down what you like about what you got and where you are right now versus what you don't have yet. Write it down. Write down the pros and the cons. Write it down. Make it plain to you. All right. Right now on the right sheet of the paper is all the good things. I got good health. I got my mind together. I got a roof over my head. I got a car to drive. I got people I could call, friends that could love on me. You know, I got clothes to wear. My heart is good. You know, but I don't have a car yet. I don't own a mortgage yet. I don't have a house. Everybody want a piece of the American dream. I don't have no Bitcoins. Thank you, Mo Jazzy, for the $50. Hey, I don't own no Bitcoins yet. I ain't got millions of dollars in the bank yet. All right, my bank account is negative, right? But I'm gonna now move in the polarity of what I want. I'm gonna do the opposite of what I'm doing right now, so I can get the opposite results. Y'all, we live underneath the laws. We live underneath the laws that govern this universe, man. And when you understand that we live under the law, you realize that you can shift right now. 2 million cells dies every second. 2 million is reborn. You can die right now. You can resurrect in the next minute. You can say, I'm going to have a spiritual win, a financial win, a physical win, a relationship win. Listen, every day, a mental win, every day. So that I could reinvent myself with intentionality. I'm not going with the flow no more. How many of you all know only dead fish go with the flow? How many of y'all like, you know what? I'm tired of going with the flow. And hear me good. Stop listening to your broke friends. Stop listening to people that don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. Stop allowing these people that don't have nothing to offer you to guide you or to ask you who you think you are or to make you have doubt in your heart. I wish I would I don't care how old you are. I would never let you know I'm not listening to you. But if you broke financially, spiritually, physically, relationally, mentally, I don't care nothing about your opinion. I don't care nothing about what you think about me at all. At all. As a matter of fact, you need to be coming to my class. You need to be signing up for my class. I don't care if you're 50, 60, or 70. Why you stuck? Why you ain't figured out yet? And you want to come tell me what I need to be doing? And you ain't figured out for yourself and you love yourself? Watch this. How you love yourself and you haven't figured it out for yourself. And you want to tell me what to do. And I'm in the journey. I'm in the process of figuring it out. I'm going from adversity to advancement. And I'm going to let your broke joker self tell me what I need to be doing. You overweight, which means you don't love yourself. Can I tell you? You don't listen to me. Nobody wants to talk about this, but I'm here for it. It's no reason you should be overweight, and it's all these breakthrough revolutionary weight loss products out here. I'm telling you right now, in your face, it's somewhere in your life that you are not valuing yourself. It's somewhere in your life that you are not valuing yourself. I'm just telling you the truth. Your skin, look a hot mess. Don't you look in the mirror and see that you need to do something to your skin? Don't you see it? I'm just saying. When you value yourself, you transform, y'all. I am on a 100-day journey, and it has nothing to do with weight. It is everything. I want the totality of being the walking, talking example of God. I want people to see me and say, man, God is in her life. I see it. Look at how she walk. Look at how she talk. Look at her life. Look at her friends. Look at her money. Look at her body. Look at her skin. Look at her teeth. Man, look at her. She loves herself, and God loves her too. She's an example. She takes care of herself. And anybody can start today. Guys, you can start today. You can say today is a new day. I am resurrecting with the resurrection energy. I may have missed yesterday, but I'm starting today. So as I leave you guys, here's my closing remarks. Do it now. Everything that was meant to harm me is helping me. I don't shrink in storms. I shine. Start today. Start today. Why not start today? How you start today? Start today. You have the will. You had a message today. Drop some hearts if today's message did something to you. Drop a heart if today's message did something to you. You can die and resurrect at any given moment. A death doesn't mean your body went to the dirt or to the mausoleum. A death could be, I'm burying that thought. I'm burying that way of life. I am burying that doubt. I am burying that low self-esteem. I'm burying that worry. I'm burying that laziness. I'm burying that procrastination spirit. I'm burying the disease to please. I'm burying that worry. I'm burying that regret. I'm burying that resentment. And I'm giving life to God in me. God is love. God is spirit. God is peace. Come on, God is truth. God is intelligence. God is principle. God is life. So why hold on to what's not giving you life, truth, love, spirit, soul, intelligence, principle? Like, why? Why we do it? And I'm here to tell you, your ego going to tell you, I ain't changed that quick. This call can be the call that gives you the transformational power, and you could truly resurrect after this call. You could say, I am not going back. Literally, you may say, no way. My pastor didn't make me feel that way. How am I going to let this girl who, curses and talks her shit change my life? So your mind, your ego could say, no way. I'm not changed that fast. Nah, she didn't make me feel the way I needed to feel this morning. She didn't give me a breakthrough because I ain't get up and get dressed and put on my big church hat, and I ain't have to pay no tithe. And she ain't close the door on me. I ain't have to sow no seed. So ain't no way that work. Man, that's religion. God gave you a message today. God gave us a message today. We got to say, I'm not going back. I am tapping into the resurrection power. I deserve it. You cannot command success. You can only serve it. And serving is deserving. People wonder why I live how I live. Man, you should start me, man. I cooked crab cakes yesterday myself, lamb chops yesterday, a barbecue chicken, mashed potatoes, corn on the cob. I had drinks for everybody. I had Easter eggs for everybody. Big storm. I could hire somebody, but I wanted to do it with my love. I cleaned the corn with my hands. I seasoned that chicken with my hands. I got on the grill. Listen to me. At one point, the steam from the lamb chops damn near burnt my hand. I looked on my hand and I ain't see no burn. I don't even know where it's at no more. At the time, I felt it, but I said, I ain't gonna keep thinking about it. I don't even remember where it was at. I'm the one did the cooking yesterday. I'm the one did the serving yesterday. I'm the one had a house full of kids. Thank God I got a housekeeper. We got 900 towels gotta be washed. But how you think I feel today? How you think I feel today? How you think the people feel today? How many of you all know women watched me yesterday and said, my God, how did she do all of that? I know I was an example, not just for me. My daughter saw it. I had guests come in. They saw it. Right? So you got to know, show up for yourself. Make yourself feel proud. Make yourself feel good. Serve. Serve. Stop being afraid to serve. Some of y'all don't know, man. It's so sad. I look at people like, you're broke, baby. Why don't you want to serve, sugar? Broke people should be the fastest to serve. Because guess what? Serving is deserving. Broke people should be the fastest to serve. Pick up the towel. Pick up the napkin. You see something out of place, fucking pick it up. Make yourself irreplaceable in every area. Find more ways to add more value, man. Don't say they didn't ask me. She didn't tell me. Man, go the extra mile. You know how many people that I loved and was this like this with? I don't even think about them no more. Because they ain't did nothing to make me think about them. There was some people I thought I couldn't live without. And I'm like, damn, they ain't do shit for me to be able to live without. Do something. Be irreplaceable. Add that extra value. Adversity to advancement. Decide that you're going to advance today. Today is a new day. You ain't playing around. You're going higher. You're doing the work. You're going the extra mile. Only reason why you're not where you want to be is because you're not operating at your highest and best of learning from every adversity. Operate at your highest and your best from learning from every adversity. Watch this. Come on. Y'all comment with me and I'm done. Adversity advances the assignment. From adversity to advancement. From adversity to advancement. Adversity advances the assignment because I'm gone. Adversity advances the assignment. Listen, I'm having an event August 22nd through the 24th. Girl Hold My Hand Winter Weekend Retreat. It is going to be happening in my private residence. It's not for everybody. It is a 3-day weekend. Connect, collaborate, celebrate. Friday, we having a meet and greet, connecting from 7 to like 11 o'clock. Saturday morning, we're going in. I got all kind of millionaires and billionaires that's going to be here. We're going to have a fireside chat talking about what's next, connecting, creating bonds, meeting people that have what we don't. Come on, y'all. What you got is all around you. God ain't crazy. He would not give you a vision of it and not give you the provision to get it. It don't work that way. But you got to know this for yourself. And then Sunday, we're going to have Celebration Day. Content. Some of y'all got to know you got great things to offer, great things to sell, great things, but nobody knows you. You got no content. How do I know I needed this? Because I look back at my life and my career. I'm like, I made the most money when I had content coming out all day, every day. So guess what I did? When it got back, my content person. I got a woman with me now that's making sure she handle my content. Let's pray for it because I need it. Content is king. Some of y'all are out of sight, out of mind. Nobody don't even know you. You post one time and think you doing something, baby. Commercials gotta play 7 to 10 times before you go buy that sub. The commercial comes on 7 to 10 times before you go buy that lobster. Commercials come on 7 to 10 times before you order that thing off that TV screen. I sat in my bed yesterday a little late. It was this commercial that came on by 10 times. I promise you, I went to go buy it. This new thing. How many of y'all saw that plug? You plug into your socket and it's supposed to, reduce your light bill. Man, that thing came on 900 times yesterday. Only reason why I didn't buy it is because it didn't have Apple Pay. All right? And I said I need to get the link and send it to Vanessa. I hate typing. But guys, you need commercials 7 to 10 times. Stop thinking, oh, they know what I do. No, if a person doesn't think about you for what it is that you do, you did not do a good job. You hear me? If a person doesn't think about you for what it is that you do, you did not do a good job. Okay? So in this season, get loud, get vocal. Let them know that you are alive. So what? You post 6 to 8 times. You crazy. That's free marketing. Unless you're going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on ads, $3,000-$4,000 a day, a week, maybe a month on ads, baby, you better stay in their chest. You better stay in their chest. And who cares what they say about you? At least they talking about you. Bravo, bravo. They didn't know that you did, credit repair. Because you ain't telling nobody. They don't know that you in TLC. Because you ain't telling nobody. They don't know that you do, life insurance. You do hair. You do events. You can coordinate events. You can help them with, understanding how to do content, how to create a digital product. You a stylist. Come on, Shaq. Nobody knows because you so busy being quiet. Because you think in your little brain, your little pea brain, everybody knows what I do. How the hell they know? And if they do know, you ain't been popping, so they forgot. I'm talking to me. Stormy, you've been so quiet and so demure. All this soft. Between soft girl and demure, we need to get back in our bag. Them two soft girl era and demure fucked y'all asses up. I promise you. Please cancel and delete Demure and Soft Girl era. Get back to it. Get back to it. So, guys, as I leave you all today, if you want to come to my Girl Hold My Hand Winning Weekend, save that number at the bottom. Call her. We don't even have a website. Well, yes, we do. I think we do. I don't even know. But call her. Lock in your seat. She takes care of all of my VIPs, okay? This is not a free event, and it's not a cheap event. It's like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 10,000. I don't even know. Some type of thousand, okay? All right? But if you're ready to go to the next level, this is way in August. If you ain't got $6,000 to invest in yourself, that's a shame. Go get some money. Go get some money. This is in September. Okay, this is in August, excuse me. And then July 21st, guys, I got something big that's going to happen. Some of you guys need my one-day awakening. Some of y'all need my one-day awakening. If you know you need it, it's going to happen here in Miami, Florida. I'm doing all my events in Miami. All my events are happening in Miami. Why? Because some of y'all need the energy. The energy is here. Miami is a vibe. Let me tell you. Energy is everything. Energy can never be destroyed. It can only be transferred. So reach out to Sheila. Everybody don't need payment options. Some people got the money to pay in advance. Make sure you reach out to Sheila. Lock in your seat. Yes, there's payment options, but I want y'all to stop having to need payment options. That's why I want you to know when you woke, you ain't broke. If you want something that costs $6 grand, you should be able to pay for it at one time. Like, you know what I mean? And if that ain't you, that's more of the reason why you need to be at the winter weekend. So July 17th, we're going to have the one-day awakening right here in Miami. Save the date. Okay, this Tuesday, we are going to have the Miami meeting. If you are in Miami or you want to come to the Miami meeting, you know I've been making millions of dollars in the health and wellness industry, and you're looking for a new vehicle. You need an opportunity. Let me tell you, meet me and some of my multi-million-dollar students, my friends. Now, of course, when you're making money together, you develop another kind of friendship. So if you want to be there, y'all go to the event is going to happen in Miami. It's in my stories. I'm trying to find a banner so y'all can screenshot it. But I posted on my main page today. This is happening tomorrow in Miami. All right? Come down, fly down. Y'all come and get what you need. Some of y'all be waiting on things to be convenient. Man, stop waiting on things to be convenient. So that's happening tomorrow here in Miami. And then how many of y'all know that Bitcoin is the dollar of the future, baby? Bitcoin is the currency of the future. You better know it. I'm doing a crypto rich webinar. It's going to be happening on the 23rd of this month, and it's going to be 10xyourcrypto.com. 10x your 10, the number 10x yourcrypto.com. It's a webinar. Some of you all know I turned $150,000. Right now it's over 800,000. A lot of you all don't understand the crypto world. If you want to understand it, you have no idea what it's about. Why don't you have any? All right, you're going to learn some things that day on the webinar, okay? The woman that I'm partnering with, she is the first black woman to get her master's in blockchain and cryptocurrency. So screenshot that. Just write down 10xyourcrypto.com. Listen, if you're not into crypto, get into it. We're going to have an extinct economy when it comes to cash very soon. Remember I told you, money is about to be just paper that we clean up with. Just trust me. Stay tuned, but get ready for the transition, for the shift. All right. DMV, I'll be in the DMV on the 4th. Thank you. I'll be in the DMV on the 4th of May. All right, there you go. I'll be in the DMV on the 4th of May. I got to do better making sure I have my banner say, okay, this is Miami. It's too big anyway. I'll post it, y'all. I'll be in my DMV on May the 4th. I'm going to post all the banners of what I'm doing. Miami tomorrow, Miami, Florida. Okay, I post a banner. DMV on the 4th. All right, if you want to be in the building. And, of course, if you want to be in a crypto training, Zoom, free Zoom, go to 10xyourcrypto.com. All right, it's in my stories. And, again, save the date for July 21st here in Miami. One day awakening. The assets are not done yet, but save the date. And don't forget, if you want to come to the winter weekend, last time I checked, we had 10 to 15 seats available. You reach out to Sheila. In closing, remember, from adversity, come on, to advancement. Adversity advances the assignment. All right. Have a great day. I love y'all. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I defy the odds. I set new standards. I am a leader. I am a champion. I will never be broke another day in my life. And I will live the fullness of life and all God has for me. We are together, y'all. Put your hand up and say, I'm going from adversity to advancement. I will learn the lesson. From pain to promise. Come on, y'all. From pain to promise. From pain to promise. I will learn the lesson. I will not allow adversity to stop me from test to testimony. It is a new day, and I'm ready to go to another level. So I love you guys. Have the most amazing day. 8 o'clock tonight. If you want to look for an opportunity and you didn't know that we had one here, listen tonight. Dr. Tammy, one of my millionaire students made over $5 million tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on Project PROJECT 50K. Zoom.com. She will be teaching you the vehicle that has allowed her to buy her house and live the life that many people dream of. Okay, so bye, everybody. Get off my phone. I got to go walk 10,000 steps. Bye. Get off my phone. Get off my phone. Get off.